Apparently, it's perfectly fine to pick up girls in a dungeon now. What is up, y'all? It's your man, Dad Dude, bringing you guys another video. I'm giving out subscriptions down below. Go hit that button. I'd appreciate it. DanMachi, or if you like long-ass titles, Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon is back for another season. I have been a fan of this anime since the first season. Now, season 2 didn't quite have the same magic as season 1, in my opinion, but I still found it to be an enjoyable watch. And despite having a fairly good idea of where this season is going to go, I'm still pretty excited to watch Bell and his friends go on adventures and see where season 3 takes us. Of course, Bell would be the one to find some helpless monster girl and want to save her. Now, I get it's part of Bell's character to be so nice and be so caring and want to help everybody, but in that moment, he really has to consider what's best for the Hestia family, and what's best for the Hestia family is not to try to save this monster girl. That's what all of his friends are telling him, and he basically chooses to help this monster girl over what is best for the safety and well-being of his family and his friends. In this episode, Lily is kind of made out to be the bad guy, but she's not. She's the most pragmatic person. She is not wrong in what she's saying. She's right in that they should not have saved this monster girl. It is probably going to come back to bite them on the ass, but the episode portrays her as kind of a bad guy. I'm not saying Belle shouldn't have tried to help the monster girl, but the show could have made that scene a lot more contentious between Belle and his friends, or at least made the decision Belle had to make about helping the monster girl a lot more of a struggle. But no, it was just like, hey guys, I found this girl, this monster girl, she's cool, we're gonna help her. And after like a minute of saying, Belle, don't do that, his friends are just on board with it. They could have made that scene a lot more contentious, and it would have felt a lot more real, in my opinion. They bring Monster Girl back to the house, name her Weenie, and everyone is falling in love with the Monster Girl now because she can talk and she's so cute. I don't know about you guys, but I think I have a fairly decent idea of where this season is going to go, at least the storyline with Weenie. And I think it's going to take one of two paths, right? So either Weenie, everybody's going to start falling in love with Weenie, she's going to become part of the family, and then something's going to happen that causes everyone to distrust her, leading to an eventual redemption story for Weenie. Or all the other families and gods and goddesses are going to find out that the Hestia family is harboring a monster, and that's going to lead to like the Hestia family having to protect Weenie by fighting the other families and fighting the other gods, all that kind of stuff. I think those are the most likely two paths that this season is going to take. Now, I would like to be wrong. I would like to be surprised about what the story goes, but even if I'm not wrong and the story takes one of those two paths, as long as the execution is good, I still think season 3 will be enjoyable. Outside of Belle in the game bringing Weenie back from the dungeon, not much else happens in this episode. Now, we do know that because Hestia sent out all these feelers to try to get information on talking monsters, we do know that there's another group that knows about the talking monsters and they're searching for the talking monsters. Now, maybe that'll be the conflict for this season. This specific group coming in and trying to take Weenie or kill Weenie or whatever purpose they may have with talking monsters. That might be the ultimate conflict for this season. But for right now, we still don't know what that group actually wants with the talking monsters. We don't know actually anything about talking monsters. We don't know anything about Weenie yet. So that in and of itself would be fun as far as season 3. Just finding out, okay, where does Weenie come from? Is Weenie is she actually good, or is she like a sleeper agent? Is it like a group or organization of talking monsters that send her in to like gain the people's trust, and they're gonna come in and try to like kill people or take resources from the city or whatever the talking monsters may or may not want? We don't know yet. I gave kudos to the irregular at Magic High School for not giving us a bullshit recap episode. So I also have to give kudos to DanMachi for not giving us a bullshit recap episode. I wish more anime would trust that the viewers are familiar with the material and just can hop right into a story and don't have to give us a horrible recap episode. Does anybody even watch those? Because most of the time they suck. It's just no point in watching. It doesn't progress the story at all. It's just, hey, here's what happened last season. Like, yeah, I know what happened last season. I watched last season. I don't need you to tell me again what happened last season. Just start this season, start the story, start the plot, and get on with it. Like, it annoys me so much to get excited for the first episode of a new season of anime, and boom, it's just a recap episode. I hate it so much. I hate it. That's all I have for you guys in this one. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. And if you are so inclined, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. See you guys in the next one.